Hi guys! In the last video, I briefly explained to you what the fall was. In this video, I'll explain more in detail the cause and process of the fall. In the last video, I explained that the serpent was the archangel Lucifer. So why did the archangel Lucifer, who was originally created as a good being, end up tempting Eve? The archangel Lucifer had been with Heavenly Parent since the beginning of creation, and therefore knew well what Heavenly Parent's dream was. However, as Lucifer observed Adam and Eve, who were loved as children of Heavenly Parent, a desire to be loved by God, like the humans, arose in him. Originally created as a servant of God, the archangel left his proper position and began to prioritize desires centered on himself rather than Heavenly Parent. This self-centered desire of the archangel grew and eventually led him to start tempting Eve. Eve, succumbed by Lucifer's powerful temptation, was so shaken that she failed to confide in Heavenly Parent or Adam about her mistake. After the fall with Lucifer, Eve, who had left her position as a child of Heavenly Parent, experienced immense anxiety and fear. Wanting to return to her original state, she tried tempting Adam. Though Adam and Eve were meant to become a couple, they were still immature at the time and did not receive Heavenly Parent's permission. Even though they didn't have Heavenly Parent's permission in that immature state, Adam was tempted and succumbed to the temptation. Driven by self-centeredness, he took Eve's love for himself. In this way, the self-centered love between the archangel and Eve led to the self-centered love between Eve and Adam, resulting in their collective fall. The fall of Adam and Eve brought an indescribable sorrow to Heavenly Parent. It was like having his beloved son and daughter kidnapped by Satan. In that moment, Heavenly Parent's heart was filled with unbearable anguish, and the pain of having to watch without being able to reclaim them was beyond imagination. When humans created as Heavenly Parent's children fell into Satan's hands, Heavenly Parent felt a pain akin to the tearing of one's internal organs. Watching his children descend the path of the fall, unable to intervene, left a deep sorrow and unresolved grief in Heavenly Parent's heart. Despite the desperate longing as a parent to hold his children close once again, the inability to intervene due to the principles of creation inflicted even deeper wounds upon Heavenly Parent. Heavenly Parent really wanted to help Adam and Eve. However, he couldn't because of the principles of creation that he established at the very beginning. He gave a portion of responsibility to Adam and Eve. It's like a king who establishes all the laws in the kingdom. Even the king needs to obey those laws. If Heavenly Parent did intervene and he didn't obey the principles of creation, that would mean that the principles of creation was not perfect. It's flawed. God couldn't do that. Therefore, Heavenly Parent had no choice but to watch helplessly as Adam and Eve fell. Before they fell, Adam and Eve listened to Satan's temptation more than the word of Heavenly Parent. Originally, Adam and Eve were able to hear only the voice of Heavenly Parent and engage in direct conversation with God, where if they asked a question, God would immediately answer. However, when Lucifer said, "For God knows that in the day you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil," they heeded Satan's whisper rather than Heavenly Parent's word. Acting self-centeredly and captivated by their desire to claim each other's love when it wasn't time, they succumbed to temptation. In this way, self-centered thoughts and desires became the fundamental cause of the human fall. In this video, we covered the cause and process of the human fall. Simply put, the cause of the human fall was self-centered love. The self-centered love between the archangel and Eve, and the self-centered love between Adam and Eve. In the next video, we'll go over the last section of Lecture 2, which is the consequences of the human fall. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.